Hey guys, Thunder here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss my other videos. Today we're back in The Sims and we're building, so let's get to it. Okay, so this is how the room by room house is looking so far, and I think it's time that we go up and we start putting some of these rooms up here. Okay, so we have that. And I think I made this one almost to sort of do that way. No, wrong room. Which one is the... I think it's this one is the yeah, this is the toddler room. So I made that one to sort of go that way. I could bring this one, let's see. Well, it's not hanging over, so maybe I can just bring this one backwards. And then, yeah. Okay, and then I have two bathrooms. This one, I'm going to go ahead and place... Ooh, that doesn't fit there. Maybe here? Like, it's a little bit far away from the toddler bedrooms, but I think he'll be fine. And my stairs just left. I think that that's not gonna work. Okay, where can I put this to where it's not? I might just have to have it hang over a little bit. Or I move that room back. And then I put this, let's see, where is the door? The door is there. Can I? Yeah, rotate that. And then have this sort of coming like that. And I know it's going to hang over down here, but I can always do something with that. And then we have a little bit of hallway space there, which is not ideal because of how everything else is placed, but... and how my hallway actually is placed. Yeah. Okay, and then this bathroom... let's see, where's its door? I think I might just put it, like, at the front. Yeah. Because it'll probably be just attached to another room. See, I said I was gonna have a full 8 Sims in this house. So we have a pet. That's 1. We have a young adult down here. That's 2. Up here we have teen. That's 3. 2 toddlers. That's 4 and 5. So we have 3 more Sims. The 2 parents and the infant. Okay, this is enough space for that. Alright, I think today... let's see, that is all I was going to build, right? It's just that. Today I think I'm just going to go ahead and... let's just close this in. And see what space I actually do have. Because, like, obviously all this over in here is going to have to be hallway. I kind of want this to be, like, main bedroom. And then maybe back here will be the infant room. And then we just have the hallway. A really, really big hallway, but a hallway. Could also bring this, like, out. No, I can't. Never mind. Thought I could. No. I could bring this one out. To kind of shrink on the hallway space. And then that makes it not as weird of a hallway. And then I just have to deal with this. What? If I put a room here to hide that. Well, A, it's not big enough. There we go. Where could I, like, have a door without having to completely change everything? That's the question. Probably right here. And if I was to do that, it'd probably be just another bathroom. Which, in fact, I think what I might do is take this room, make a copy, twist it, Hold on. I'm trying to think here. Well, don't get rid of anything. Let me put move objects on. There we go. Okay, now move it. And then just basically rearrange it. So I could put the door here. But then that means that the sink is no longer in a good spot. Let me see here. It's just a little bit of rearranging is all. Nothing much. I do want to see about a different picture maybe. And then we have a toddler potty on the ground floor as well, which is good to have. So yeah, is that all? Is that all I had to move? Oh, the towel. Yeah, I don't think we want that in the middle of the door. But yeah, I think that that will work. And then we have... oh, well. I was gonna say we have no floating space, but we still... Okay, let me just... And then... It might just have to be like a really weird long bathroom. I don't know how else to handle that. Unless we just... That's just gonna be like structural. That's all it is. It's just gonna be structural. I don't really want to raise it though, as if a platform, because of the fact that, yeah, that's just gonna be structural though. So now that we've got that figured out, let's go upstairs and probably do... Trying to think if I want to do an infant bedroom or a parent's bedroom. Either way, they're both weird. Or the hallway. This is probably just going to either turn into a patio or just be roof. So I'm not going to worry about that. I think I want to do the infant's bedroom first. So let's see. We're going to walk in through this way. We need some lighting. Okay. Need something fun for a baby's room. We have the clouds. We also have this. And I think this could be fun because it's got the colors that I could play off of. Let's see. We have the flooring that I'm just going to go ahead and place down. Let's go and figure out about wallpaper. Like I said, though, I could play off of these colors and everything. Plus, it also kind of matches this. And I think for an infant's room, that would be really good. Okay, let's see also about some windows. You know, we kind of do need those in a bedroom. And maybe the smaller ones. Just trying to keep this house at least a little cohesive. Like, just a little. There we go. Okay, so that will work. Alright, let's get some curtains. This is a huge infant's room. I did not mean to make it this big. I almost wonder if I could, like, shrink it, like, by that much. Move that window, and then maybe I could give, like, a little patio or something. Or a little balcony, or just make that roofing. Just so it's not, like, huge. And we don't need that window either. I mean, that light either. But just so it's not, like, huge. I think that will work so much better, so that's what I'm gonna... I think I might leave the parents' room as big as it is, though, because it does have this, like, little weird space, but I think it'll be fine. I could also turn this space into, like, a closet for the parents' bedroom if I wanted to. But we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, anyway, infant's room... Gotta have some curtains. I mean, these star ones are cool. Don't really want them that high up on the wall. Can I not have them, like just a little bit lower? That's as low as they go. Yeah, that's like as low as they go. I like them, but I want them... I guess that is okay though, because it does cover like what I need it to. And then we'll just put these over here. Now I'm kind of wondering if I would rather have a solid color for the walls, so. Maybe I should just make these a solid color. Let's see. Or even one of these like double colored ones. I kind of like the yellow and the blue. Does that work better? No. I think what I'm going to do is change this light to like just this white one. I know I wanted a fun one, but I think I'm going to change it. And then let's go back over here and find maybe something a bit simpler as far as wallpaper goes. Kind of leaning towards like making it just one color. I know I don't want it to be white. That's a no. But maybe like a soft yellow or something. And then I can bring the colors in through other ways. Yeah, I think that that will work so much better. Okay, we need a crib. That much is for certain. So I have this as an option. This as an option. The one from the Enchanted by Nature pack. This one. I think that's all the options for cribs. Oh no, we also have this one, which could, in the right colors, work. Is that all my options? Yeah. Okay, first things first, I don't like this one. It looks too blocky. I love the blanket on that one, but I really like the bows on this one. So I think I'm going to get rid of this one, and then it's going to be between these two, and I'm just going to have to decide between what colors to come in. So let's look. Wait, that one would work. Ooh, or that one. Huh. I think I'm going to go with the Enchanted by Nature one. I really like the greens and the brown with it. I think that that will work. Now for a changing table. That's the question. Let's see. If I put it in this brown, that brown kind of works. So I think I'm going to do that. And it has the green. So that's coming together. Let's get a rug. Definitely leaning more towards yellow, greens, and browns in this room. So let's filter by that. Yellow, green, and then we can do both browns. Let's just look and see what our options are. I want something that will work as the child grows as well, though. So let's just see. What do we have? Okay, that's an option. Ooh. Because that will cover... And it's got like the green that we've been using. I kind of like that one. Now I'm wondering about these curtains though again. Wait. Okay. We're getting it started to tie together. Let's take off the filters. Let's see here. Some sort of artwork or something. Let's just see, what do we have? Okay. Wait, actually, shrinking this, but maybe putting it in, back in this one. That actually has a lot of the colors and stuff. I know it's not like for a child, but I think it would work. Okay, I definitely want to pull out some of this clutter stuff just so I don't have to go back and look for it again. Definitely want some of these, like toys and things. Need that. Might need that. Then we definitely need a playmat. Okay, this one looks like it will work very well. I'm gonna put a chair. No, I don't want to put a chair in that corner, so I'm gonna put the playmat there. Then let's have like some of the toys around it. Definitely want like a toy box as well. I kind of want to put one on it, but I don't want it to be non-functional, so I'm gonna get rid of that one though. We definitely need a toy box though. I don't want the Enchanted by Nature one, even though I love that one and I've been using it like everywhere lately. This one, I want to like that one, I do, but it's just the way it looks so worn down. It's just not it. I really want this one to, okay, this swatch doesn't look worn down. Where can I put you? Let's go in the corner. Yeah. Okay, and then I want a chair and a bookshelf so that, like, mom or dad could, or mom and mom, whichever Sims you have in here, they could, like, be hanging out in here, reading the baby a story, rocking them. So I definitely want a rocking chair. Okay, we got one. Yeah, this one from Growing Together. And it comes in the green, in a green anyway. It's pretty close to the greens that I've been using. So yeah, that'll work. And then we need... Now I'm wondering about the wallpaper. But the wallpaper still works because we do have some yellows going on. So I think that that's fine. I need a bookshelf though. I know we have this one. But like, is that the one that I want to use? Or is there one that I want to use more? I think that one's probably better though. Because once the kid starts crawling, you don't have as much of a mess there. Okay, I need some sort of shelf as well. I really want this to work, but it's so tall. Oh yeah, I need a shelf here. Like, just some sort of a shelf to be able to use this. Ooh, I just thought about one. I'm gonna pull this out, though. While I'm thinking about it. I also need the one that I keep thinking is something else. I need this one out. And I need to go downstairs and grab something. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. This. This for over here to fit all the clutter. And yes, the child is probably going to get into this, but I don't want that hidden. I don't want that on top. I don't want to grab the rug. Oh, have I used up all my spots now? Fine. Okay, now, what do we have over here? Pandas for the green. That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, raise and lower things now. So I think I'm just gonna put that one there. Let's see, what do I want? I want this one. And we'll just have to raise it up to the appropriate level. There we go. Anything else? Kind of want this in here. Down one. And just put it there. Let's get it in green. And then this can go over here. One more. Really hope none of this is like floating. That would be bad. Let's use that and then, yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this one. Trying to think, I'm filling up all my corners here. We'll use it right here. And then I kind of do want it to be in the green as well. This, I was kind of looking Kind of want it above here instead of this, so I'm just going to move this over here and put this right here. And then I need something to put on it because it is a shelf. So maybe there's like a toy or something I put up there. I do have a lot of Enchanted by Nature stuff, but I don't really want to use that. There's this one I could raise up. Like maybe a sibling bought this as like the first present or something. Kind of like that one the best. As far as my options for this room goes anyway. Okay, now I'm gonna go back down and again like grab this and see if I can do that same trick where I size them down. But I also want to see, do I have a color that I think would work? I mean, this one works, so. There we go there. And then I'll change the colors in a minute. I just want to get them in here first and foremost. I actually might leave them all this color. I don't know. No, I don't mind leaving two that color, but maybe not all of them. Just trying to figure out what, I think black is probably going to be the better of the other options. So that's what we'll do. Okay, I like that. I definitely need like a little bit more artwork though. Other than that, I think our room has come together pretty fast actually. So let's see, what do we have as far as artwork I could put for a child's bedroom? Yeah. I mean, this is sort of the colors. Try not to go all Enchanted by Nature. Also trying to remember that this is an infant. Like, what kind of pictures do you put in an infant's room? Let's look at these wall decor. Okay, maybe one of the siblings made some artwork for the room. I'm gonna put that there. I really do love these butterflies, but I just don't think that maybe mom or grandma or someone, maybe one of the adults in this child's life made some stuff to go on the wall as well. I think I might put that over here. I really just don't, I don't know. I don't like that one. See, it's the fine details that you gotta put in. But what do you put into a baby's room? Because, like, you don't want it to come off the wall or anything. But I don't want to use, like, a decal or a poster. I want it to be a picture. I don't know. I'm probably overthinking this, but yeah. Okay, this... I really don't want it to be... This one would work, though. I just put that there, and then I just need something over here. Kind of still leaning towards this. It's a bit better, but I don't know. We need more pictures for children's room in this game is what I've come to the conclusion of. I don't want decals. I want actual pictures for the room because I use these, like the little bunny, elephant, ladybug, and dinosaur all the time for a kid's room, but I don't want to use that all the time. In fact, I think I used it in the toddler's room in this house. Maybe, though, I could use... I mean, we've gone very naturey in this room for whatever reason. So maybe, just maybe, I can use this and then just change it to the other flower picture. That works. Okay, So I think this is going to be our infant's room. Yeah, struggling with figuring out what pictures. Just gonna move that bunny. Struggling to figure out pictures and things, but I do think that we got something going here. And yeah, we only have a couple more rooms and then outside, and we will be done with this house. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you miss any of my other videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone!